lane splitting video. That's what we're doing today. As soon as I get on the freeway. How many lanes do you need, guy? The truck's not that wide. This part always makes me a little nervous because we got 2 lanes in the on-ramp and they merge into one. So it gets a little sketchy at the end and I get a little impatient and that's not good. Like right here, people are assholes, they don't let me by. I hate passing on the right. Sometimes I do it anyway because I want to go home. I gotta make the bank to pay the rent. Hi, I'm right here. So a lot of people have a lot of different opinions about lane splitting. Mostly people that don't ride. Number one, the safest lanes to split are the number 1 and number 2 lane, which are these two. When you get on the freeway, you kind of want to let everybody get situated. This is how I do it, and I've never had a problem. But you want to wait till everybody's situated. You want to kind of hang back until people are going to do that no matter what. Let people figure out where they're going to be. Like that guy right there, he doesn't know where he wants to be. He won't know where he wants to be until he fucking gets there. Okay, so and if you're cruising, you're on the freeway, you're cruising at 35, 40, cruise at 35, 40. You don't need to split lanes. You don't need to be going any faster than that, because chances are if we go on 30, 35, 40, chances are it's going to end up like this, or you're going 15 or 20. I'm going to let this guy by so I can... Never mind. You guys want to go? Oh, he's letting that guy by. Whatever. Chances are if you're going around this speed on the freeway, it's gonna stop eventually. Well, not stop, but you know, maybe creeping. So when it gets to that point, like it's getting right now, I like to let everybody catch up to that, where it's bumper to bumper, because where there's gaps like this scattered all over 4 lanes, 5 lanes, people are gonna do that all fucking day long. I'm like that guy all day long. Everybody and that guy can't just stay in a lane. Anyway, the reason that the safest lanes to split are these ones. Come on, man. Yeah, go for it. You're already fucking me. Is because on-ramps and off-ramps are on the right side of the freeway. So you got less action over here. But all these gaps, that's where people are changing lanes, and most people don't look. They don't shoulder check. They don't check their blind spot. They look in the mirror and they get over, because most cars you'd be able to see like that unless they're riding in your blind spot. So I feel safe right now, because I feel more safe now than now, because that car could have fucking shot over and killed me. That guy obviously sees me because he's getting halfway onto the shoulder. I feel safe passing that guy. I feel safe right here because they see each other. They're not gonna change lanes. Now Now, one of the dangerous parts about lane splitting is when you have cars like this in number one lane, bumper to bumper, not quite like that, and then you have this big gap here. I'm in this big gap, I'm visible to them. Lane position is very important too. So anyway, I almost hit that. Missed. Damn it. Yeah, gaps are dangerous. So when you got cars bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper solid in both lanes, that's the safest you're gonna get. When you got cars bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper in the number one lane, or the left lane, or the right lane, and then the other lane has a decent sized gap, and it's moving faster than the other lane. You following me so far? Then the cars in the slower lane that are bumper to bumper are going to use that gap, and people get fucking excited over that. They see a gap, they're like, oh, and they don't even pay attention. They just shoot over. They don't care. We're invisible, and you got to have that mentality as a motorcyclist. If you want to stay alive, you have to have the mentality that nobody sees you. Not even this guy right behind me. He doesn't see me. Well, he does, but when you're stopped at a red light and there's nobody behind you, what lane am I in? Don't do that at home, kids. When you're at a light and you've got nobody behind you, you need to pay a lot of attention to your mirrors. Last thing you want to do is get rear-ended by some assholes not paying attention. Anyway, that's my lane splitting video. Woo! That was exciting, huh? I just wanted to get it out there because I've been wanting to do a lane splitting video, and that was a good time to do it because I had a lot of examples of scenarios. Anyway, I'm gonna get some gas, and then I'm gonna go pay my rent, and then I'm gonna go home, take 10 showers, and have a few beers. See you guys.